Hello, everyone, and welcome to Respawn Aim Fire, the kick-ass, irreverent gaming podcast from Affable Idiots. I'm one of your hosts, Alexander Kazina, aka Kozi Bear, and this is our live reactions to the 2025 Xbox Games Showcase. Joining me this evening are the one and only Chad Michael Innes. And joining us once again is the illustrious Joel Campos.
Do we see State of Decay 3 today?
Haven't we already seen State of Decay 3?
Don't know. I mean,
we've seen it, but do we see it again?
Will. And Adam had a pee-pee-poo-poo problem, so unfortunately he can't join us. Or maybe he will. Maybe he'll join us midstream and I'll have to rearrange a bunch of graphics. Before we get into the swing of things, remember that usually you can catch regular episodes of the Respawn Aim Fire podcast live on twitch.tv/AffableIdiots every Monday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as on YouTube and podcast services the following Wednesday. In the case of this particular stream, we will be uploading it to YouTube as soon as we have finished recording, meaning you won't have to wait long before you can watch it there. Whew, rigmarole's out of the way. I'm excited to see what Xbox has to show, but unfortunately only the people on stream can see this. If things get a little boring, I do have Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour loaded up on my Nintendo Switch 2. I'm going to take care of some of those quizzes if things get a little bit slow.
Cozy, I've been playing a lot of Switch the last day, Switch 2. Yeah. And I've noticed that you've been putting an abnormal amount of time into Welcome Park.
I don't want to spoil all my thoughts. We will certainly talk about Welcome Park, Welcome Tour, Mario Kart World, much more on Monday's podcast. Welcome Tour, shockingly long. There is a lot of content in it. Is that content good? Is it good? Well, you'll have to wait for the podcast to find out.
Somebody is snoring. I was like, is somebody fucking sleeping?
Yep. Oh yeah, I also have this nice little session IPA featuring a little caddy from Noctum, the same company that made the same IPA I drank during the Game Awards. Not the Game Awards, the Summer Game Fest stream. Didn't like that one, but maybe this one will do it for me. And I also have Havoc Fiery Lime off-brand taquitos. I really thought these would be Takis, but they're not. They're Havoc is the specific brand. I don't know if people have these in the States or not. I would suspect not. I would suspect
put my pizza in the oven.
Exclusive to... Oh! We're starting.
Oh my god, that got so loud. I'm going to turn that down.
Also, I should definitely re-skeet me being live. So
ooh, USA/Canada.
Oh, shit.
Wait, ESRB does Canada?
15 minutes.
Oh, shit. Yeah, normally they don't...
a 15-minute timer for something.
That was me.
Oh.
I put a pizza in the oven.
I made some focaccia yesterday, actually.
Focaccia, not
focaccia. The focaccia.
Ooh, Invasion of Arcadia, day 1. Oh, is this...
I'm pretty excited for this.
Yeah. We will not be reacting to the Outer Worlds 2 stream afterwards, but I'm sure we will talk over a little bit of it as we talk overall about our thoughts on this.
That's part of the 2-hour chunk, right?
Yes. It's like kind of like how last year they did the Starfield Direct right after that year's Xbox Showcase. This year, it's the Outer Worlds 2.
They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to
turn the ceiling fan down.
That threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism.
You know what that character reminds me of? I forget the actress, but...
Danny DeVito.
No. The live-action Alice in Wonderland movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah. By the way, that movie, not good. I rewatched that movie not too long ago. Did not enjoy it. Joel, as a big fan of The Outer Worlds 1, what does this footage do for you? You liking it?
I mean, yeah, it's just more of the Outer Worlds, which is exactly what I want.
That broom has like 6 strands on it. That's not going to be effective.
As you can find out if you go and watch our review of The Outer Worlds 1, I did not especially love The Outer Worlds 1, but this is one of those games where everyone comes out and is like, yo,
Hold
this
on,
is
you
Game
turned
of the Year
mega size?
material.
Is that
Whoa.
what just happened there?
Yeah, right? Actually,
Oh, shit.
Or did he
it
turn the
was
enemy
probably,
tiny?
I think the enemy turned tiny, yeah.
Either way, I'm into it.
If people are like, this is Game of the Year material, I might give it a shot on the basis that I did find the systems of The Outer World 1 addicting.
October
I enjoyed the process of completing quests and leveling myself up. That core gameplay
Xbox
system
PC, that's their new branding.
was very addictive, so.
Also coming to PS5, it said. Day 1 with Jane Pass.
Jane Pass. World premiere.
Ooh, a world of the premiere.
Babe,
Fish people.
what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
All right,
You know, it
let's
fixed everything.
open up this session IPA with a cat on it. See how it is.
Is it already sequel time for High on Life, or is this DLC?
I don't think this is High on Life.
Yeah,
Oh, it is.
It
See the
is.
gun now. It's got to be a sequel.
So far, the session IPA, not terrible. I like it slightly more than the one I had for the Summer Game Wars.
Cozy, what does it say
awards.
that you stopped
That's-
drinking poppers during Pride Month? Like, that's offensive.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the beers that I have been drinking are very colorful in of themselves. You can't say that I'm not going for a colorful evening when I imbibe in these.
Bow and arrow.
I mean, the honest truth of it, Chad,
Humans are barely
is I thought the poppers were totally fine.
and their brains are like
If I'm gonna drink some like super sugary alcohol of that kind of nature, I would rather drink like twisted tea or alcoholized
I like
Gatorade, which I'm pretty sure you guys don't have. You guys don't have alcoholized Gatorade, do you?
Xbox Game Pass.
I think that's.
PS5.
I think we exclusively have.
No, we
hard
don't have
Gatorade.
alcoholic Gatorade.
Yeah, I think it's exclusive to Canada.
Does that, like, counteract hangovers?
I don't really know. I'll have to try it at some point. I've actually never tried it. In-engine footage. Where's she going? Oh, she's in
Want that rope
Venice.
light.
Ugh.
Rise, daughter of Rome.
Ooh. I've tried some of the Havoc Fiery Lime Not Taquitos. Not bad. Not bad. Ooh. Also, these are way spicier than the spicy garlic Doritos.
Oh, this is that Plague Tale game? Yeah. Third
Oh,
one that they
shit.
announced yesterday.
Ah.
Fuck, I still gotta play the sequel.
Damn, I never played it. I never beat the first one. I'm like right at the end, and then it got taken off Game Pass.
Oh, damn. It was great.
A Plague Tale, that seems like the kind of game that we should have as like a barf game option at some point.
It
Is
was
this
a
their
barf
portable?
game.
Is this their portable console?
It was?
Oh, come on, come on.
This is their
Wow.
This is the Asus. That's the Asus one that leaked.
Oh, so it's
Dude,
not...
with fucking Justice playing in the background? Let's go.
Oh, wow. So it actually... I thought... Wasn't there a news story not too long ago about how this thing was delayed or something?
No, Xbox's official one got canned. Or got put on the back burner, but the partnership one is still coming.
Got it.
Is it running an Xbox operating system, though? That's what I need for my...
Wow, there we go.
Song, you fucking...
Yeah, those... Yeah, they know what they're doing.
I'm all about it. I'm all over it.
Well, they just keep... This entire
That's an
trailer is
Xbox
just going to be
OS,
them
right?
being like...
It's got a Windows
no,
logo.
Damn.
Power
damn.
of Xbox.
More
Xbox
than them...
app within the Windows thing. Okay. okay.
This entire... We're just going to watch an hour-long trailer now where they'll just be cutting intermittently to Hollow Knight Silksong. It's like, yo, we got Hollow Knight Silksong.
This is an Xbox.
It's like, are there any other games on this console? No, just Hollow Knight
Holiday
Silksong.
2025.
Wow.
ROG Xbox Ally. Wow. That's
At
some
Xbox,
branding.
We strive to put the player
ROG
first,
Xbox Ally
and
X.
that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility.
That thing's
We
gonna cost like
champion crossplay
$800.
and cross progression.
Yeah.
We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify
Hello
your
to,
gaming no matter where you buy or play.
Kairu, 666
We're building
Kairu in the
Xbox
chat, by the way.
experience designed for
Thank you
players,
for tuning in.
not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And
Ubisoft
the
Connect.
Why does she
highly
pronounce it
anticipated
like
Hollow
that?
Knight Silksong will be
Ubisoft.
I know,
available
right?
at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally. We have always wanted you to have
Including
a unique
Silksong,
experience of
but it will
Xbox
only be
on
available
any
in 5
screen.
more years.
That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console,
Silksong
PC,
had
Smart
the
TV,
Game Pass
or
logo
any
on
Windows
it.
handheld like the new Xbox Ally.
Yeah, they announced
Xbox
it for Game Pass
experience
2 years
grows
ago,
with you.
coming day one to Game
Your
Pass.
library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox.
Ooh, look
to
at Lies of
Armored
P in the
Core 6,
background.
Our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both
I
believe in amazing
downloaded
experiences
Lies
for
of
players
P
around the world.
Overture
And their
and
next game does
Welcome
exactly
Park
that.
at the same
From
time
Rebel Wolf Studios,
during the
this
Summer
is
Game
a
Fest stream, and I have
story-rich
not yet
action RPG
touched
steeped in
Lies of
dark
P because I've been
fantasy
too
that I can't
busy
wait for you to
completing
explore.
Welcome Park.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
I want that shirt.
That Xbox shirt?
Yeah.
Did you see her pants?
Yeah, I'll pass on the pants.
It's a weird combo, the two.
What's this?
Ooh, vampire.
Monsters have always been here,
Oh, yeah, is this the Vampire Masquerade
watching from
or
the shadows.
Bloodline, whatever sequel?
And when we were at our weakest,
Vampiros.
they came out into the light. We feared for our lives, but we should have feared for our souls instead.
Ooh, this...
Vampires didn't come to kill us.
I can officially say that this
They came
session
to
IPA with a cat on it is like a 6 out of 10, but it is giving me the energy
turn us into
to keep going with this stream.
docile cattle. Not me, though.
No, don't do that to the baby.
They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare. A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand.
I have to say, this is a really, I wasn't expecting this direction for the Blade game. Will we see, actually? I don't think...
26.
None of us predicted it. Will we see the Blade game at the showcase?
Lord, when the creek don't rise.
Ugh. The blood
Dawnwalker.
of Dawnwalker. Not a Daywalker.
That's pretty cool.
Dawnwalker. And PS5. Ooh.
Yeah, that was a Bandai Namco game.
It's too late at this point. In the future, we should do, when we do our prediction things, one of the predictions should be over or under how many Xbox trailers will have the PS5 logo at the end of them. That would be a fun thing for next time. Uh-oh. Little spider.
Grounded. Oh, what?
What?
Oh, okay. Super Meat Boy.
Uh,
Are we getting a Super Meat Boy 64?
Holy shit.
I remember I played like...
We are!
Oh my god, this looks awesome.
I played the first 2 hours of this game. Fun game, but like it gets... The difficulty really ramps up really fast.
Oh, yeah. Very challenging.
This is, Super Meat Boy is one of those games where, like, you wish that it had kind of come into existence a little bit later on when quality of life accessibility features were a little bit more prevalent. Because this is the kind of game where, like, I genuinely would have loved to complete it. I would have loved to have seen it to the very end. But, like, I just needed a few accessibility features to make it a little bit more palatable to my less skilled gaming hands.
Dope.
Xbox
First party.
Game Studios.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Give me Fable.
Give me Panzer Dragoon.
Koi Tecmo.
Dragonborn.
Team Ninja.
Oh my
Platinum
god, if this
Games?
is
Platinum Games.
Dragon myself. It's my mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
Chad, breaking the drug. Yeah, I'm a little bit drunk. Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences, you know?
That's true.
This is it.
Sayori.
Ryu, there's something I need your help with.
Does Xbox own Team Ninja, or are they just publishing this?
No, I don't think Team Ninja is not owned by anyone because they're part of the Koei Tecmo brand, and nobody owns Koei Tecmo yet.
Okay, so they're just publishing because it said Xbox Game Studios presents. I'm guessing they're just publishing this.
That is weird. I don't really know. I would assume so. Yes, I would assume that's correct.
Yeah, co-developed by Team Ninja and Platinum Games, published by Xbox Game Studios.
Got it.
Cool. Also coming to PS5, October 21st. Woo-wee!
Bethesda.
Elder Scrolls 7. Oh,
Oh.
Indiana Jones.
DLC? We getting DLC
Here
already?
we go. Junior.
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
Indy. Ooh.
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of
This
Rome.
is, if there's a theme for this Xbox game showcase,
Enter the city
it's
of Antioch.
games set in cities that have canals.
Find a secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
The Order of
Order
Giants.
of the Giants. I want to watch somebody play that.
September 4th.
As long as they don't make me sit on a boat a bunch in that game, that made me so sick.
I forgot about that.
I love the game, but that made me so sick multiple times to where I had to stop playing.
World premiere.
World premiere. Long ago, a great creature appeared in this land. The beast spewed forth light, corrupting all living things.
Game Freak.
Oh, this is Game Freak a while ago announced that they were working on a big, like 3D open world game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be shocked that it looks this good, but I mean, wow.
Remember when they announced that they're like, we're working on a new game. It's called Town, and it was like it was Pokemon Legends basically, but they're like, it's not Pokemon. It's called Town.
Well, they really tried during like the 3DS, like early Switch era to like come up with like other IP that they could hang their hat on, so they're not just reliant on Pokemon all the time. And you know, a lot of those games were solid, they were successful, but like none of them were like especially incredible. This looks like something that, if it hits gameplay-wise, Beast of Reincarnation. Like this, there's potential here. Well, this is like, talk about something that we knew about. We knew would happen at some point, but like nobody predicted. Nobody was like, oh yeah, we're gonna see Game Freak's 3D open world action game. Also, no Switch 2 logo, which is, yeah, that is something.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine, because they swoop their filth down to us.
Get your paper in! Who's for a paper?
Yeah.
Avalon.
The Tangle.
Isn't this that game that looks like BioShock, but it's not?
Yeah. Yeah, we saw this like from In Exile. It's been a little while that we've seen this one.
Soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking
Oh, Town ended up becoming Little Town Hero, not Pokemon Legends.
Right. I never played that one.
Pissed off doll.
I played most of the other ones. There was Rhythm Hero something. I've never played Pocket Card Jockey, but I'm gonna do that one at some point because people really swear by that one.
Lord Griswick. Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill?
I feel like we should do a group cosplay as this guy. Like, not like as a bunch of characters, but exclusively as this guy with the feathers.
They were, trust your instincts, sir. Tall, yes, sir.
Built rather slim, well, muscular.
Mm-hmm. Was very quick.
Agile. Go on. With a mustache.
Yeah, I like this is a cool way to do like the whole character creation stuff.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Oh no.
Himself.
Pee pee poo poo problem. Just like Adam.
Play with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me.
So based on what we've seen, it seems like this is actually much more in the vein of RPGs like Fallout or The Outer Worlds and like a linear shooter like BioShock.
Anything else you
Yeah, as soon as I saw the dialogue choices with different people's names on them, I lost interest.
Oh, really?
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes,
I mean, I think for me, it's just a thing of like, I've already played the like linear shooter version of this in Infinite. And so this game being a little bit different, I'm like, oh, okay. Interesting.
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack. I'll leave you with a pissing bed of pieces.
You'd either got a gang at your back or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
On Blue Sky, Mitchell Swingle says, man, ... So it is Nintendo's fault for how awful Pokemon looks.
Into the crucible and melt it. They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well armed. Let's go and end a few arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time.
Joel, what's this? Are you into this
Revolution,
trailer?
That's what this called?
Yeah, Clockwork Revolution.
They can rewrite us.
Joel, are you feeling this trailer? How are you feeling?
But look,
No, I mean, I'm not into the art style really. Like all this steampunk stuff.
Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened.
Ooh, time rewinding.
Can change the world.
That's the one thing, is when he threw the grenade earlier and it had a clock on it, I was like, oh, it's a little disappointing that it's not like freezing time in a bubble around where it landed. And so I'm happy that they still have time-based powers.
The hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Clockwork.
A lot of cool things about that coming in due time.
Let me alone and piss off.
I'm gonna guess right now, Open Critic score of 72.
Wow.
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing players award-winning, record-breaking.
Dude, I've been saying it forever. If they give me a World of Warcraft membership with Xbox Game Pass, that would be dangerous. That would be very dangerous.
Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content.
So I will say,
than ever before.
Chad, you say that it's going to get a Metacritic of 72. In Exile's last game, Wasteland 3 has a Metacritic of 85.
I said Open Critic.
Open Critic. Oh, of course, completely different. I mean, we'll see, but I feel like this studio, I can see this being like the big step up that transforms In Exile from, oh, the studio that makes the Wasteland games into, oh, this studio has
Hold on. I'm trying to hear what he's saying.
Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and
Of
brought
course they showed
millions
that
of
clip.
players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October. Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year.
What?
The
We'll
fuck?
get deeper on it in our direct.
Jesus.
But until then,
Is it going to be like Pentiment 2?
World premiere. Halo Wars 3.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul.
I wish anything Halo would happen.
No, your He-Man's damaged.
Yoked girth rips.
Breaking news. There's been an
Oh, no.
explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized.
Why does she look like a Barbie?
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. King when an explosion erupted.
Burgle. That's so clever.
Current whereabouts are also unknown.
Fucking Burgle.
That really got you.
That's good. That's
There
good.
we go. Some Offspring.
You gotta keep them separated.
Get shrugged.
What if this is just like the game's finally fully released?
Oh yeah, it's coming to 1.0.
Grounded 2.
That's kind of crazy.
July. Wow.
I didn't.
29th.
I did not think that game would get a sequel.
So that means
Yeah.
Obsidian is putting out 3 games this year that are like big major AAA releases.
That also didn't. I mean, Grounded is on PS5, but Grounded 2 did not say coming to PS5.
Like Obsidian is basically single-handedly carrying Xbox at this point.
Bloober Team.
Ooh. Oh, this is the game they showed off with the chess pieces.
Was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area is highly unusual.
Joel's stepping up to get his pizza, I assume.
They become exceptionally aggressive.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
Rhodos.
Consistently. In coordination.
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
This looks like the Dead Space game that EA's never gonna make.
Such is our calling.
Didn't somebody else make a Dead Space game that EA's never gonna make?
Yeah, that thing failed.
Joel, how's the pizza?
Chronos New Dawn.
It's good.
Home run in.
No, this is just like a Costco frozen pizza.
Nice.
So, fun fact, we're all familiar with DiGiorno pizza. Up here in Canada, It's called Delicio. Delicio Pizza.
That's weird.
Uh-oh. Aww. Look, a little kitty.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Aww.
That whole series on Kind of Funny, the 4-part Elder Scrolls series, Elder Scrolls Online series, that was a good, good little podcast to listen to.
I haven't watched it yet.
I have never played Elder Scrolls Online, and I don't think I ever will, but that series was very enjoyable to listen to. Chad, do you think you could adopt that little kitty cat?
No. I'm not a cat person. I'll adopt the little puppet boy, though.
There was also like a pet mastodon. Aww. Oh no! Kitty, run!
World-changing server-wide event.
Take down the withering wall. Seasons of the Worm Cult. Whew.
Still supporting PS4 and Xbox One. All right, all right. Thanks, Alexa.
Ooh, what's this?
Mayday! Mayday! Code 1 to mission control, we're falling!
Oi, governor.
Thomas, the ship's breaking apart! There's no time! Evacuate! Now! Thomas, come in!
Aria, you sacrificed everything for a new world, to save mankind. And I'll
Did not expect that.
I will always have respect for Don't Nod's willingness to just throw paint at the wall a million times a year. And they don't all, their experiments, their paint throwing experiments don't always work, but I gotta give them credit for trying. I still need to get back and play Season 2 of Gloom and Rage. I'm gonna do that. Here's what I'll say. If this experience is like 4 hours, if this is like something that you can beat in a long afternoon, perfect. I will gladly play this. If this is like 12 hours, I'm not interested.
I agree.
Yeah. Dope. Into it.
With the ES, the
collaboration
European
with the
Space
European
Agency.
Space Agency.
Okay. And it's coming to PS5 as well. World premiere.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations, much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric.
Uh-oh.
You'll see.
Hands are way too big.
A hotel famous across the land.
If I was running my own hotel, I would have scrambled eggs available 24/7. Doesn't have to be breakfast. He can come down any time of the day, and he got scrambled
That's disgusting.
eggs. No, it's delicious. Do you not like scrambled eggs in general?
No, I don't like eggs at all.
Ooh. What breakfast foods do you like? What's your ideal breakfast food?
Like, I like eggs if it's with something sometimes, like a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, or, sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. But I'm not just gonna fucking eat eggs. That's crazy behavior.
There's gonna be, we'll have the Joel bagel corner in the corner for Joel's that only eat bagels. Alright, what the hell is going on?
Because if they find out, they will wicker man your ass.
I thought this was gonna be 3 different kinds of games already.
Yeah.
Now there's spiders?
Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust.
Oh, now the cat talks.
Recipe for 100% not a
now
Chad
it's
game.
first
Big
person
hands,
driving.
Talking cats.
Now we're out at sea and we're getting attacked by an octopus. And now we're fighting the police officer? There are no ghosts at the Grand.
What a name for a game. Holy shit.
Wow. One of the only non-PlayStation games shown so far.
Oh, first party. Here we go.
Oh.
First
This
party
one's called There Are Ghosts. There are ghosts at the Grand.
As many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens.
Oh, this is... Is this Smite?
I don't think Smite's first party, is it?
No. Well, what if it's the God of War 2D side-scroller? What if Xbox somehow got it?
I was gonna say, this is some sort of top-down thing based on how bad those graphics look close up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an RTS.
The all-new Japanese something. Oh man, I just realized, speaking of Japanese gods, we have not...
Age of Mythology.
We have not gotten a peep yet of the Persona 4 remake, remaster, whatever it's called.
Beepy.
Oh, I froze. Did you guys freeze?
No.
No freeze.
Oh, there we go. Do you see the title now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Age of Mythology Retold.
Play anywhere.
Yo, I'm pretty hyped for that Asus handheld. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'll see how it reviews. If it's just the ROG Ally with an Xbox app on it, then I don't know.
만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가?
Ooh.
그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
What is this?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that language is that all the text is written in is Korean, but I can't think of any games that are set in Korea.
Especially with like a Spec Ops guy and a little Korean anime schoolgirl.
Only thing I can think of is maybe like, I don't know, that Crossfire series or something like that.
You'll get caught up in the crossfire.
누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다.
Someone is using your rage.
28 games later. This has got to be like it's like a battle royale or something like that, or like a
지정태.
online competitive multiplayer.
Mudang, two hearts.
Mudang.
Wait a minute. That's I was gonna say that's the same name as the hippopotamus.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's spelled differently, but
Mudang predicted that Trump was gonna win the election, and then everyone stopped loving Mudang. That's an actual thing that happened. Oh, this game.
Novo. Te kemaite mana. Muite unanite waiora. Dia. Novo tu alibemo iwalotaname. Ona utalima diefemo. Teonami.
I'm predicting, given the rate at which we've been going, that Persona 4 is probably going to be the last announcement at the show. I don't know if that seems a little like, if you would have that as the last announcement when you're Xboxing, you would rather show off a Gears or a Halo, but I feel it in my bones. Bamboo.
I'm pretty into this so far. I don't know what this is, but
Talking cat. Cue the talking cat.
If it talks.
It's like, hey, guess what? This is still a trailer for There Are No Ghosts in the Manor. All the past trailers you've been watching, it's all part of that game.
This is a sequel.
Planet of Lana 2. I've never even...
Planet of Lana
Nintendo
2.
Switch, but not Nintendo Switch 2.
Interesting.
Oh, there we
so
go.
It will be trash.
Wow. Wow. Chad, I'll have you know that the Nintendo Switch has Welcome Tour. Actually, no, it doesn't. Only the Switch 2 does.
Planet of Lana, teenage girl Lana, and her cat companion movie. Okay, I'm no longer into it. Fallout
Here we
76.
go. There we go. There's the fishing.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole.
Have you guys ever been fishing?
When it comes
Yeah.
to
Yeah, when I was
fishing,
a kid.
Appalachia is a land
I don't think I've ever been fishing.
Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards.
Aw.
What do you got on there, Jed? Worms. And how are they biting?
Worms!
That's Matt. That's all Matt says is worms! Worms!
Worms!
I got a $5 rebate for worms.
The right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails.
Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And
Aww.
nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout.
Oh, look at those donuts.
Community makes a wasteland a waste home.
Dude, I fucking love donuts. Donuts are
I
my
would eat a
weakness.
donut all over my face.
So I will say, I have the official Fallout cookbook over my bookshelf over to the side. I can't reach it now, but one of the things that the cookbook is missing is donuts. No donut recipes.
Gone fishing. Very good.
Ah.
Good. Clever.
That made it worth it.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Pass.
This is, for those wondering, this
Me
is
too.
not Persona 4. This is, I don't recognize this particular character.
No,
Solo oh. This particular anime is
all
like,
about that.
I was gonna say, very popular right now. So the premise of this anime is basically you have like a bunch of people in this world that have a bunch of superpowers, and then this guy dies, and it's like, you just unlocked your superpower, which is that you can come back to life, and when you come back to life, you now have the ability to level up in a world where like leveling up is not a thing.
Dude, if they somehow announce Master Chief Collection coming to Switch 2 today, that would be fucking insane.
I think that's very, very likely.
See, the
Master
problem
Chief
though
coming to
is
Switch 2 and PlayStation 5 today.
But they wouldn't do an announcement in this showcase. It's like it's coming to other platforms. Like they would have to couch it in like there's new content coming to the Master Chief Collection, and then at the end of the trailer they're like, oh yeah, and this is also coming to the other platforms as well.
I can't decide whether it makes more sense for Master Chief Collection to come first or whether Halo Infinite, like, multiplayer, whether they want to try to get more people into that.
No. I feel like you would
that's
go
free
with,
as well.
I feel like you would go with Master Chief Collection first.
I'm gonna go pee while whatever the fuck this is plays.
Yeah, I'm not into this at all.
Chad, come back. It's actually Master Chief Collection.
Oh my god, that
wait a minute.
God of War game?
No, this is Pal World. I just realized, are we going to get the Nier Automata Pal World collaboration that I predicted? Guys, any moment now, 2B might pop out of a time portal.
I can't wait till the very end. They're like, also, we're partnered with Pokemon now.
Credit where credit's due. These new, because I'm assuming these are all new monsters, these pals don't look as much like ripoffs as some of the other ones.
Oh, this isn't even Pal World.
What?
No,
it wasn't even Pal World.
They were singing Pal World in the song.
It was called
What the
Anemo.
fuck? Anemo?
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony
Okay.
Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to
Okay.
say thanks to everyone.
Very
for all
excited
the
for
love
Tony
and
Hawk
support
Pro
we've
Skater
seen
3 and
since we announced
4.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3
Very
and 4 a few
excited.
months ago. These games have changed my life, but more
I
than
love that he
I've seen
introduced
them help
himself
spread
as
a
Tony
love
Hawk
and
Pro Skater.
appreciation
Hi,
for
I'm Tony
skaters
Hawk Pro
all
Skater.
over the world. And that
This
means
guy
that
was
it
on
means
the
to me.
100th
I can't wait
episode
for you all
of
to
Epic
experience
Mealtime.
the game. It's been
He looks
rebuilt
like
with
a
so
ghoul
much
from
care and
Fallout
attention to
right now.
detail, with some brand new parks.
Don't
new
talk shit
music,
about Tony
new
Hawk.
spirits,
I will not
and
hear
more.
it.
And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to
I'm
8
just saying,
players
imagine
in
his
one
nose
place.
is gone.
Tony Hawk
Shut
Pro
your
Skater 3 and
mouth.
4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check
I
out the
really
launch
wanted to
trailer.
pre-order the collector's edition that comes with the skateboard deck, but too many expenses coming up. You
Wow,
know,
Activision
can't swing
Presents. They didn't use that at any point, any prior point.
They did a Bethesda Presents earlier.
Oh, did they?
that. I'm fucking stoked for this. Between this and Skate, I'm so excited. It's gonna be a great year.
Is Skate confirmed coming this year?
I don't know, but I know that like they're doing betas and stuff actively, so it's hopeful that it's this year. Bam Margera, the controversial Bam Margera. Like they left him out of the game, and then he like complained about it, and fans complained about it, and then they brought him back into the game, like a few months ago.
Turtles.
The turtles are back, baby.
You can fucking shred as Mikey.
Dude, this is wild.
Chad, do you think that you could live a year with a Ninja Turtle shell on your back if they gave you $5 million?
Yeah,
depends on how much it weighs. Depends on how much it weighs too. That could fuck your back up for life. The Doomslayer.
$5 million. Get a new back.
That's a good point. But then at
Demo
that point,
today.
Demo.
Let's go.
Woo!
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. That's the first Switch 2 logo we've seen.
Dope.
The only problem with that, Chad, is that then it's like, well, I just spent $5 million. I spent all of my money that I earned enduring this year-long torture just to undo it.
No, new back costs $2 million, so then you got $3 million to play with, and after taxes, that's like $1.5 million.
Oh, okay.
Which is still enough to buy like a swing set.
Hell yeah. My cousins on my father's side actually had a swing set in the backyard of their house. They had they used like a bunch of things of cement to keep it in place, but eventually over time we became too heavy and the swing set would like sway back and forth really dangerously whenever we would try to swing on it.
Two of Swords. Oh my god, that girl swallowed a diamond and it turned into some bird. Bird sword.
You guys want to know something interesting?
Yes, please.
Go for it.
I'm looking at. I went to go see if I could download that demo for Tony Hawk on the Switch 2 yet. And I just typed in Tony Hawk, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 is not available for purchase.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Which is weird. All you can do is pre-order the new games.
I know it was on those because I heard Tim Geddes talk about how it wasn't a good experience at 30 frames a second.
Yeah, I know it was on there too. I mean, I wouldn't buy it on there, but...
I mean, it also wouldn't be listed on the store if it wasn't available at one point. Ooh! E-Day!
Here we go.
Oh, no,
this is the remake,
remake.
remaster, whatever the fuck it is.
Now, the four of you have refused to play any of the Gears games co-op with me. But will you play this co-op with me?
No, I just played Gears of War co-op with everyone. Like,
and I love Gears, so I will for sure be playing this.
All
Especially because it's free with if you already have.
Yeah, you've already got it.
I was gonna say we should organize. We should figure that out then.
You think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
Phoenix.
To be fair though, like this doesn't look any different than what the version we played, Chad.
I know.
It's just 4K.
Yeah, it's just 4K, higher frame rate. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
That's all it is. It's just they ported it to PS5 and they wanted an excuse to
make it look better.
Repackage it, yeah.
Now, are we going to see E-Day right after this trailer? Because I feel like this is the time to do so.
Because E-Day is supposed to come this year, so...
That's what the rumors are saying.
World premiere.
World premiere.
This is E-Day?
Yeah, this is E-Day.
Oh no,
this is what the world looked like before.
this is Persona 4.
Lots of bloom effects.
This is it.
Yeah, this is Persona.
Well, it
I
looks
would give Persona 4 another shot.
how much of the original Persona 4 did you play?
I played
a
where I
substantial
bought it on
amount.
Vita and then never played it.
Yeah. I played 7 to 10 hours on Vita.
I have to say,
Was
this
it
game,
full 3D like this?
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was, but like we're talking like PS2 level graphics. Revival.
Xbox Game Pass, baby.
No
PS5?
date.
No Switch.
I will say, from what little footage we saw, that didn't look how I expected it to look. That didn't look as good as the Persona 3 remake. But I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to rewatch that footage. Maybe I'm just watching it on
Sea of Thieves, let's go.
See my thieves.
I fucking love Sea of Thieves, and I wish I knew other people that played it.
You know Matt.
Only way you'd ever know it.
No, actively play it. Actively want to play it.
You both probably would if you both had time together. Because that's like all Matt used to do before he met me, and I guess I broke him of that habit.
It needs to be stated that one of my friends groups and one of my secret discords does occasionally play Sea of Thieves, and it's been a little bit annoying because like I'm down to play Sea of Thieves, somewhat more often. I don't play it every week, but the guy that is sort of my Sherpa is like, nah, I don't want to play it until the new updates are out, and so we don't end up playing it as much as we should.
I played a bunch of this with Snowbike Mike back in the day.
Ooh.
And man, were those times? Let me tell you that. Those were times.
I tried to play when
Batman.
the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff got announced, and then I couldn't figure out what to do or where to go.
Oh, the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff was really cool.
Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates after all.
But yeah, just real quick, going back to the Persona 4 footage we saw, like they've adopted a lot more of a realistic art style compared to like what they did with the Persona 3 remake, and I don't feel like it really suits the look of that remake better. But based on like how little footage we saw, it seems like that particular project's probably pretty early on in development, so I'd imagine that it will probably change over time.
World fucking premiere.
Okay. World fucking premiere.
Duke Nukem?
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Is that Wolverine?
Invincible?
Oh, Invincible.
Fuck yeah.
Oh no, this
Watch
is
it be a fighting game.
It probably, given that it's quarter up, it might be.
No, Dad, not even close.
Oh, this is gonna be even more gruesome than Mortal Kombat, I bet.
Yep. Kind of funny stream probably popped off for this.
Yep.
Ugh.
I gotta watch season 2.
Same. This is for sure a fighting game.
This looks like fighting like Budokai Tenkaichi 3 Dragon Ball Z shit rather than like a 2D Mortal Kombat Street Fighter shit.
3v3 fighting game?
Ugh. Your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good.
There's a
Invincible.
There's an amateur pro wrestler who his name is Tommy Invincible, and he just yells Invincible, and then he does this with his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And me and my brother always
I do that
it
with my hands. It does lasers.
I like it.
I forgot about the little lighting effects. That's so cool, Chad.
3v3 tag fighting. Okay, this is cool.
This has to be coming to PS5 as well. There's no way.
Oh yeah,
it's exclusive.
I will say it is
that
cool.
new PS5 fight stick.
It is cool, but I feel like after watching the trailer for the Marvel game, at the PlayStation Showcase. Like, it's really hard to top that.
It's such a shame because, like, I do not get enough value from fighting games to buy them at 60, 70, 80 bucks. But I really do want to play them occasionally.
Yeah, like,
but I guess it's coming to Game Pass, so.
That's not coming to Game Pass. Did not have the Game Pass logo.
Oh, I thought they said everything. No, everything's playable.
No, everything's play anywhere.
And everything's play anywhere. You're right. Are we finally getting
Fantasy.
Yes, on Xbox. All right.
There we go. How many years did we predict this? Like, well, it's got to come to Xbox eventually.
Watch it be just remake, and we never see Rebirth though.
Oh,
it's possible
for sure
because remake is only one announced for Switch 2, right?
Yeah. There's probably a year or two of exclusivity
remake integrated.
for the other one.
Also coming to Xbox. All right, Rebirth. Or 15.
16. Fuck
16?
yes! I'm so glad 16 gets to more people. I gotta go play that DLC too.
Damn, I never played. I was so excited for that DLC, and I just never played it.
I just got goosebumps. This game was so fucking good.
Chad, does it make you upset that I have never played this game, but I have watched the final battle multiple times on YouTube? Because the music is that hype. Final Fantasy 16.
Ifrit!
Available today.
Hell yeah, that's badass.
World premiere.
Here we go.
Double Fine.
Double Fine.
Was this another Psychonauts?
Double Fine in the mind. What kind of game have you for us?
There's always a lighthouse.
Double Fine, Double Fine.
Oh, this is Day of the Tentacle.
That lighthouse is broken. Is it an octopus or a spider? We will find out together. Oh, wow. I mean, credit where credit's due. I never would have predicted, a game where you play as a lighthouse. Oh.
Technically, the lighthouse is the shell for the crab.
Keeper.
Interesting.
Only Xbox.
And Steam.
Games like Psychonauts 2 show
Feels
how
looking
Double
thin.
Fine excels at creating unique
All the stress
and
from the
innovative
last year.
experiences. And Keeper is no exception.
It's just whittled down to the bones. If you removed his shirt, it would just be bones all the way down.
Hold on.
Big milestone for the
Yeah, I'm trying to
platform
listen.
and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the
Halo.
beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja, returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring
I'm
your
surprised it
Xbox
showed Balatro and
experience
not
in your library
Silksong.
with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at The Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2.
And Grounded 2.
Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the
We
Direct,
got one
we have a
final
world
thing.
premiere. Enjoy.
Here we go. What's it going to be?
It's gonna be Halo.
Butterfly?
Premiere.
Oh.
They said from the beginning, so it's got to be something from launch.
But they might have been talking about Ninja Gaiden 4. Ninja Gaiden's been there since the beginning.
Welcome to the guild. We have been expecting you. Please.
Oh, is this
follow me.
what's the rare game, the old shooter, Perfect Dark?
Leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives.
No, Perfect Dark didn't have robots and
Your
stuff.
years of service have shown you the importance of
Not
our
like this.
work. Here. you
Oh shit,
witness the global
Peter
scope
Petrelli
of
from
that
Heroes.
mission in action.
Oh.
Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements
Is this... I mean, I feel like this could probably just be a new IP.
reshaping the future
Yeah, I think it is.
on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Ooh, it's like Inception.
I feel like this fits in the Remedy-verse. And Quantum Break was previously an Xbox, well, still is an Xbox exclusive. Maybe they have some kind of partnership.
What if this is the actual trailer for the Persona 4 remake? Because we got TVs. Butterflies are a huge motif in the Persona series.
Powerful thing.
Uh-oh.
Call of Duty? Black
of
Ops
Duty.
7.
Well, okay.
I did not see that coming.
Nope, did not see that at
No.
all.
You're going full
Is Call of Duty
Supernatural
finally
now.
going to be cool?
I mean, did you play Black Ops 6? It had some of this stuff in it. It just wasn't as over the top as this is.
When he said Alex Mason, I was like, I know I recognize that name. But I don't remember
All
from
right,
where.
that does it.
Wow, and there we go. I'm going to go ahead and I
That's
am
the
going
way the
to
cookie crumbles.
mute the stream so we can talk amongst ourselves as they show footage of Obsidian
No
Entertainment's
Silk Song.
$1.5 million games.
No Silk Song anywhere.
None
That is
whatsoever.
crazy.
We had Silksong gameplay.
like they do whatever they can to show you Silksong to make you remember that it still exists without actually telling you when it's going to come.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this was a solid, to me, this was a solid showcase overall that I think kind of sits somewhat in the shadow of last year's showcase. Last year's showcase was truly like, all right, we got all the dominoes lined up and we are going to just knock them
Kozi
down.
dropped out.
Yeah, I lost Kozi.
Uh-oh.
We lost Kozi. But anyway, we can filibuster.
Can you still hear me?
Oh, there we
I
go.
hear you
Yep.
now.
There we go. I just want to say real quick, last year's showcase was almost close to perfect. You had all the dominoes lined up and they knocked them all down. We're going to show off so many games that we currently have in development. This year's showcase,
What is Ben Schwartz doing on this stream? I'm going to unmute it real quick.
He's probably in Outer Worlds. He's Mark, the head of sequels.
I was going to say, that's not
He's
Ben
talking about
Schwartz.
Zune 2.
He's
but
probably
yeah,
just hosting.
TLDR, this is a solid showcase, but like it's hard to top last year's showcase. I think having Call of Duty as your final reveal, I mean, an interesting choice, but obviously not something that really appeals to me. Persona 4, which is probably the thing I was most hyped for going into this particular direct, I don't think necessarily had a good showing, but clearly it is also very early, so I know that we do have more showcases in the future to look forward to where we'll be able to see more of it. Yeah, good. Not the greatest thing ever. I will say, definitely better than the what was it? The Summer Game Fest showcase from a couple of days ago. Enjoyed it more than that.
Yeah, I think that I like this one better than either of the other two showcases we got. And that's just because there was more in here that I personally would like to play than the other ones for sure.
This definitely felt like it felt more like a standard average showcase. Versus this had 0 Dark Souls like games in it, which was a departure from everything else.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you say it's like a standard average showcase. Like this is the base standard of like when a big company like Microsoft is doing a game showcase like this nowadays. This is like the base standard of this is what I expect. Anything lower than this, not good.
Yeah.
This, obviously, I wish it was a little bit more. I wish that some of the games that it showed off a little bit better. But like, I don't really have anything to complain about.
No. We saw some good games. We saw some new games. We had a couple of good surprises.
Yeah.
We saw hardware.
Obsidian Entertainment basically carrying all of Xbox on its back. Like that. I hope those guys are okay. I hope they're not overburdened by having to put out 1 million games nowadays.
Well, they're carrying all that on their back, and they don't have to do the Ninja Turtle show on their back. So
that's true. That's true. All right. Anything else?
I can't believe we didn't see. I can't believe we didn't see Call of Duty coming. Like that we did not predict. At this point, and just realizing last year, like at this point, we've had so many leaks about Call of Duty that nothing's a surprise anymore. And in fact, last year, the whole like post conference deep dive was into Call of Duty, and the fact that it took us all by surprise and we didn't even know it was going to be Black Ops 7. Usually, somebody's wearing a hat with the logo on it, or like there's so many leaks that happened ahead of time.
That is one of those things where, like, leading up to this showcase, nobody was predicting we might see the new Call of Duty here, considering that, they technically own it now. And that's one of those things where, like, going forward now into the future, whenever they have an Xbox showcase, they're going to be like, well, we have to consider the possibility of Call of Duty. They can't take us, off guard like they did this time.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, anything else? Any last minute thoughts? Any last minute Ben Schwartz sightings?
I just think that this Summer Game Fest as a whole, nothing really blew my socks off. Like nothing was crazy. Like, oh my God, I have to play that right now. It was all just average, like Chad said. Everything just felt like we're just learning more about stuff we already know about, more or less.
I miss Nintendo's presence, but I understand fully why they didn't feel the need to participate in this one. And with that, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to this extra special live reaction stream to the Xbox Games Showcase. As we said at the top of the show, remember, as always, that you can catch regular episodes of the Respawning Fire podcast live on twitch.tv/AffableIdiots every Monday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as on YouTube and podcast services the following Wednesday. And of course, you can also look forward to this episode going up on YouTube very, very soon as well. Chad, Joel, thank you so much for joining me today. Till next time.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh.